Okay, so now I want to talk a little bit about NFTs and what's been happening in the news. So, kind of what the state of the art is on NFTs as an investment. Um, it's worth mentioning that I'm not particularly up on this, and that's in part because despite this NFT thing really kind of taking off, I feel like it's not getting as much news coverage as I would have expected. Or maybe I'm just not the target audience for this type of news. That could be the case. Could be people who are more tech-centric get fed more tech-centric types of news articles. So I take that as really a likely, a likely cause. But, if you're watching this blog, you're probably, at least maybe as uninterested in NFTs as I am, and thus not being fed information about them. So I'll just give you some crazy things that have happened over the last years in the NFT space. So there's a digital artist named beause. He's got a real name, but I can't remember what it is. A year ago, he had never sold a print. He's a digital artist, a print for more than $100. But he started putting his works into the NFT space and kind of had an escalating series of sales. And eventually he sold a painting at Christie's auction house. So not a painting, excuse me, a digital artwork at Christie's auction house, an NFT, for $69 million, making him like a top 10 most valuable living artist alive right now. So just someone who stepped into that space and made his art sort of enter into this world. Another one is that the Twitter CEO, Jack Dorsey, his original first tweet, so the right to own the first tweet by the Twitter CEO, sold for $2.9 million. I believe Elon Musk's wife has released an art collection. I don't know the numbers on that. And that, in this last quarter, so the third quarter of 2021, they saw a huge surge in NFT, in the NFT market. And the NFT market in the third quarter was $10.9 billion, with a B, billion dollars. So it's tempting to think of this like selling of the little animated gorilla pictures as like something that like some kids are doing, or something like Pokemon trading cards or something. That is not the scale of what's happening in the NFT investment and collection world. And these are mostly really collectors. It's hard to exactly, it's more like art. Most of them sort of lack utility. And I'm going to cover tomorrow, I'm going to be looking at sort of why we think that makes this space just really primed to be ready to be an agent of change in the world. So can't wait. That, unlike these NFT ones, which are a little hard for me because I feel like I'm a tiny bit out of my league or out of my zone on what I should be talking about, I'm really excited to talk about what we see as the future of this and how we plan to unlock that potential. So I'll see you tomorrow.